That's what you do when you're mad at those pins. You just knock one over with a rifle round. How about another one? How about a 2-liter? Oh, no, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. I'm out of ammo. Oh no. Let's go back to shooting table. Hickok 45 here with the M38, the Model 38. Okay. Swedish Mauser. If you can read, you already knew that, didn't you? This is a chapter 2. I was looking forward to getting it back out. I think it's been over a year since it's been out, and I'm going to make a confession. I have actually had it out and fired it when you all were not around. Sort of cheated on you. Got this beautiful Swedish Mauser out and actually fired it. Unbeknownst to you all. Yeah, I'm afraid I do that with a lot of firearms. Sometimes I'll post a picture on Instagram or something if I'm prowling around, hiking and plinking. But this time, I invited you out. And I'm glad you're here, because just going to shoot it, son. Chapter 2, nice firearm. It's a nice afternoon, a little hot and sweaty. That's why I missed the bowling pin, or the 2-liter. What I was doing there was kind of weird. I've mentioned before how easy it is to just mess around and miss something up close. As I was getting it shouldered or something with this thing, it was kind of throwing me to the left. I think it did it twice. So it's easy to miss, you know, when you're even close. So this is my rifle, but we do appreciate 6.5 by 55. It's cool. I've had these for a while. I can tell in the basement the brass is beginning to turn a little bit. These are a little newer there, I guess. But yeah, the soft point, 140 grain soft point, 6.5 by 55. I have bragged on this round before, and some of you have experienced it a great deal. For some of you, you've hunted everything from moose, deer, to groundhogs with it. It's kind of the old version of you know, the new Creedmoor that is so talked about and so popular. I don't know, y'all can weigh in on that. This basically, I guess, was kind of the motivation in a lot of ways, you know, and for the Creedmoor, because people, for this thing's been around now, forget my history, over 100 years, this round, and it has been. It's so effective, more effective than it should be on big game and whatever, because it's not that big, you know, a bullet, and the recoil is very moderate, and it's fun to shoot. It's very accurate. It's just a really nice round. But for over a century, we've learned how effective it is because of the ballistic coefficient and everything of the round, of the 6.5 by 55. So it's really cool, and also at a discount. If you have not heard me preach about this round before, go back and look at some of the other videos. I'll try to link to some of them. The Model 96 is the classic, the early Swedish Mauser. It's the long version. I have that gun, and it's one of my favorite rifles. You know, if I had 5 rifles, well, that'd be tough, wouldn't it? If I was going to say, if I could only keep 5 rifles, I'm not sure which ones it would be. But that one's in the running for the top 10 for sure. And now the only reason it's in the top 10 instead of the top 2 or 3 or 4, maybe, I have to think about it, is because I'm very fortunate. I have some really nice rifles, you know, a Western original 1886, you know, things like that. So it has some tough competition. But in bolt rifles, bolt action, let's say military rifles, wow, it really is in the top handful or 2 or 3. Great gun. And this is the M38, the Model 38, which was the, and I definitely will link to the first video with this where I talked about it and told you a bunch of lies about it, made by Husqvarna. And this one is 1941. This was made as a cut down kind of a carbine. Now they cut down a lot of the 96s, the long ones, to produce a firearm about like this. But this one was made this length. Okay, and it's pretty much all original. Serial numbers match where there are serial numbers. I talked about that in the first video. But this cartridge, if you have not fired it, you're not familiar with it, you owe yourself the favor of firing it. You know, borrow somebody's, whatever. It's just a nice round. Lots of punch, but it doesn't punch the shooter very hard. Okay, punches the target pretty hard, but not the shooter. Let me shoot something. Okay, I'll see if we can hit one of the red plates over there. And of course, this shorter version of it is really handy. Oh, look at that. The sunlight is right on it, so I have no excuses. That red plate. Uh-oh, now I do. Oh, there it comes back. I'll just wait for the sun to hit it before I hit it. I'll try that smaller one. He doesn't show up so much. I went under it. Oh, come on. I took a couple of shots before we started, and I decided I was holding too low. So let me bring it up a little. There we go. Yep, needs to bring it up a little bit. Oh, it's very comfy to shoot. Again, the pad here is really not a pad, it's an extender. Now sometimes it serves both purposes. If I'm shooting something that kicks really hard, it acts as an extender, and then plus it gives me a little more padding as well. I won't deny that, of course. So the old Swedish Mauser, beautiful round. Those of you who have fired it, chime in now. Help me brag on it. You usually do, some of you. Some of you from Sweden, other countries, quite often. It is a nice round. I didn't discover until, I don't know, what, 6 years ago or so. Borrowed one from a friend for a video, and I fell in love with it. Had to buy my own. Now I have a couple of Swedish Mausers, and don't plan to ever let them go. And I made all the usual jokes about this one in the first video. It's made by Husqvarna. You know, they took a break from building chainsaws and made this. Oh man, nice. I guess I'll put one on the gong, even though it's pretty big, but let's put one on it. It should withstand it. Oh yeah, that's why we went to AR-500, so I could put some hot rounds on it. Right there. Woo! And a bowling pin that has not been addressed. This one is definitely handier than that long one. I kind of like that bolt, that angle. You notice the bolt, that's one of the characteristics, of course, of the Model 38. It's got the turn down bolt, the bent bolt, and that's a cool bolt. I like the angle on it. You know, in some ways the straight bolt's quicker to work and everything, but I like that. Classy rifle. These Swedish Mausers are known to be made with some of the very best steel on the planet, supposedly. And some folks will tell you that these were the best versions of the Mauser. And you could agree or disagree, but I highly recommend, if you like these old, well, you know, military surplus rifles and this sort of thing, you really do owe it to yourself to try one of these and to own one, if you possibly can. You'll love it. You really will. And the ammo's out there. You know, Federal loads it. There's several companies that load it. Privy Partisan. So it's available, and it's a bolt gun. You're not going to fire 300 rounds every time you go out with it. Just you know, get your box every now and then, and fire the baby. See that familiar looking Mauser bolt? Yeah. I guess that's because it's a Mauser, right? All right, let's put a round in the chamber, put the safety up. Let's put him all the way over here, see if it works. Yep, locked it up, didn't it? All right, what are we gonna shoot? You know what we're gonna do? Let's work on the wall a little bit. You want to? Looks like it's been worked on some. Somebody's been shooting at it. Looks like somebody shot down a troll house down there too. Oops, I just jacked one out. Why'd I do that? I put one in its place. All right, safety's off. Let's shoot the wall. Cloud of dust. Oh, I see that corner looking bad. Oh boy, that old Swedish Mauser. Works it over. All right, get out of there. I'm gonna put some more in. I think I've got a few in my ammo pouch, back pocket here. And nothing like a bolt gun. They're fun to load. Why didn't I bring any clips out? Oh, I don't know. Oh well. You know, often I don't when I'm just walking around shooting myself. Not shooting myself, but shooting targets by myself. I guess most of the time I just do what I'm doing right now. I guess that's why I did. I wasn't thinking. I normally in videos will have the clips and several of them loaded. But you know, this is kind of the way I operate in real life. And the videos are pretty much real life. I just stick some in my pocket and pull them out and put them in. I'm not in any kind of shooting match or speed match. And the wall came tumbling down. Oh man. Oh, well, let's put one more on it. Woo. Gotta hit that red plate a couple more times. Yeah, I went under it. Tell you what, I'm having a hard time seeing it. Okay, I got the sights up higher, plus I can see it better. So I got the finish on a hit. So yeah, that's a, yeah, one thing while I've got you here, speaking of ammo in my pocket, one time I was out doing this, plinking around, this was years ago, probably 20 years ago, and I had a pocket full of 357 Magnum, and I had to take my wallet out and keys and everything, well, my wallet, in order to, and change, I think money, cash money, whatever I had loose, to get the ammo in my pocket, whichever pocket it was at the time. And I don't know, I got messed around, I put the guns away, and I was going to go over to the AutoZone to get something, change oil in the car or something. And I get over there and get this stuff up on the counter to buy, and reach for my wallet or my money, and all I have is a pocket full of 357 Magnum rounds. I may have told that story in a vlog or shooting the breeze. And I don't know, I didn't even share it with the clerk. I was afraid I might scare him, you know, pull out a handful of 357 Magnum. Will you take these in exchange, you know? So I just thought, oh, I left my wallet home. I need to run back home real quick. But anyway, that's just the way you operate when you live in the woods and you shoot a lot, right? You're as apt to have a pocket full of ammo as anything. Probably more likely than a pocket full of money, because you spend all your money on ammo. So anyway, the Swedish Mauser, the Model 38, is, you know, I don't know, I like that 96 so much. If I had to let one go, maybe I'd let this one go first, because that thing is so sweet. But this one, of course, is handier, you know, this length, and it's really cool too for different reasons. It gets down to like my Colt single actions or my 44 Magnums or whatever else, you know, that I have in different barrel lengths. They're like your children. I'm not sure I have a preference. I like all of them for different reasons. Each barrel length, and just like with this, they're both really cool for different reasons. So again, you know, you got to try this round if you never have. If you've shot the 6.5 Creedmoor, then you've pretty much experienced the same type of recoil and everything. Because soft shooting, great long range cartridge, and what I like about this one too, in addition to all that, it has the history, you know, associated with it. So pretty nice rifle and a pretty nice cartridge. So you shouldn't be surprised that I've been bringing them out without letting you know. These are one of my plinking guns, I guess you could say, if I have a category, and if I were going to call it that. Firearms that if I'm just going to walk around the place and plink at, you know, whatever dead stumps or targets, whatever I might have set up, or, you know, just really down into the woods and whatever. As I do, you see me post on Instagram often when I'm doing that. Yeah, this is one of the rifles that I'm apt to choose for some reason. A bolt gun, a favorite bolt gun, or lever gun, those sorts of things. Much more likely than a polymer pistol. Although I might have a polymer pistol on my hip anyway, because I often do. So the Model 38, I'm glad you were out today to take another look at it with me and to shoot it. I wish you could shoot it right here with me. Could pull the trigger, reach through the camera, computer screen and do that, but you just can't yet. Technology will correct that one day. So that's a pretty rifle, isn't it? Amazing. Fun to shoot too. Glad you came out. Appreciate your support. Life is good.
Oh, hi. Since you guys are here, just killing a little time. I've already seen this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. While you're here, I want to remind you to please check out our friends over at SDI and TalonGunGrips.com. SDI is a fully accredited online distance learning program where you can become associated, get an associate's degree, and be associated with some good people, get an associate's degree in firearms technology, and get certified in gunsmithing. That's SDI.edu. And also Talon Grips makes grips for grip tape for lots of different types of handguns and other purposes. As you can see right there, they have a lot of cool stuff over on their website. Go to TalonGunGrips.com. I think you'll be glad you checked that out, and also SDI. So appreciate both of those people and support them if it makes sense for you, as we always ask. Also, since you're here, just want to further remind you that we do have a website. It's called hickok45.com. That's HICKOK45.com. Some people try to misspell it on us. So go check that out. That's where you can find all kinds of things over there, like our social media, the real Hickok45 on Instagram, Hickok45 on Twitter and Facebook. I have an Instagram page, John_Hickok45. Let's see, our merchandise is on our website, and also bunkerbranding.com. You can find it there too. And we have videos on Gunstreamer now, so if you want to check that out, watch us somewhere other than YouTube, do that. And also don't forget about our Patreon page. We got some good people over in the Gong Club on our Patreon page, so if that's something you're interested in, check that out. We post videos over there. Occasionally they don't go on YouTube, or you get like an early look, something like that. So check that stuff out. Feel free to watch some other videos, and I got to get back to my axe throwing here because if the apocalypse comes, all the Glocks and 1911s and SIGs and XDs and Walthers and H&Ks might not be any ammo to shoot in those, so might have to resort back to tools like this. So I'll get back to my training, and I'll let you guys get back to watching videos. Thank you.